Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, you know by the title of it, it's the second in the series of the deployment, the emotional stages of deployment. And in this video, I'm going to be going over the next two stages. If you haven't watched my channel or any of my videos before, my husband is deployed, and I wanted to do these series just to check in with how I'm doing, and then also just like an update for me to look back on when he does get deployed next, and then also for you guys to know what you're going to be going through if your spouse does get deployed. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the first three stages a little bit just so we can refresh our mind with what was going on before. I think I filmed that video about 3 months into the deployment, and I'm filming this video about 5 months after I filmed the first video. So the first video I talked about anticipation of departure, detachment and withdrawal, and emotional disorganization. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about recovery and stabilization and anticipation of return. So the fourth stage is recovery and stabilization, and it says realization of fundamental resilience, beginning to feel ability to cope with deployment, may feel exhilaration after mastering a task that usually belongs to spouse. And so I think that I went into like recovery and stabilization like 3 to 4 months in. Like, I know that sounds like a long time, but it took me a while to like adjust to Nick being gone. I wouldn't categorize myself as like needing Nick to like help me with everything, but with him being gone, I have just found like a newfound independence, and like when I go and do something that like normally I would like hate to go do by myself, and I like actually do it, and then I'm like, dang, like I can't do this without Nick. And not like I even want to, but just that I can is kind of like, I don't know, it's nice, it's like reassuring. And for example, like when something happens at home, there's literally your spouse can't do anything about it, and it's all up to you. And it's honestly kind of scary because, you know, like it's, I mean, yeah, the pressure's on you, and just getting everything that needs to be done to take care of it. Once you get it done, it just like is like, wow, I can do this. The second thing, it says beginning to feel ability to cope with deployment. So the beginning to cope with deployment, I think before it was like you just feel like it's going on forever, and you look at it as like this big long thing. But if you like start to like take it like month by month, or like, you know, you just cut it up into chunks in your mind, it makes it a lot easier. And I've been telling people whose husbands are getting deployed like more recently, and they're just like, how did you do it? How like did you survive it? And honestly, my advice to them is that, yeah, it sucks, but like you get used to how much it sucks, and then it just becomes a new normal. So it's not even that bad after a while. Like it's sad, and you have like your times where you do just like want to sit and cry, or you just get upset and lonely, because I still go through that, and I think it's like normal to like that goes on throughout the deployment. But you get used to it, and you're not just like down all the time, and then you just get used to like this new normal. And then the third thing, it says may feel exhilaration after mastering a task that usually belongs to spouse. I would say that I haven't really had to deal with all that much stuff. I mean, like Nick and I pretty much split up tasks, but like if anything were to happen with like his car, I guess like setting up appointments like to get like his car detailed, or like to deal with maintenance or whatever, he would normally do it. But like with him being gone, I do it. But there hasn't been like one big thing that's happened where I'm like, dang, like Nick wouldn't normally do this and now I am. But yeah, you just like get used to it. You get used to like doing the extra work that your spouse would normally be doing. But to be honest, you're not doing like as much laundry, you're not picking up after them, so that's kind of nice. But like you kind of do miss it after a while. You miss like picking up after them, but it's a lot less work around the house, I feel like. And yeah, I just got used to it. And for the next stage is anticipation of return, and it says happy and hectic time preparing for return, may feel slightly nervous about seeing spouse after so long. So I am in this stage right now, and I think that there's like a lot of questions going on in my head. Like, is it gonna be the same when he gets back? Like, what's gonna change? Am I gonna feel like, because I've become so independent, am I gonna be like, I don't need you for this? Like, am I gonna be, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm really, it is happy and hectic. Like, I'm so excited that it's close and it's coming up, but it's hectic in that like, oh, it's over, like 9 months is gone, and like what did I achieve? And I feel like I did achieve a lot, but I think that does come to your mind where you're like, oh, I wanted to get this and this and this done, but I just didn't do it because normal life happens. But yeah, it's hectic because you're just like getting everything ready. Like you want to make your house as clean as you can because you want them to come home to like a happy, clean house. You want to get like all the stuff ready for them, and that's hectic. And then also trying to keep, you know, your like same schedule that you had before, and then knowing that it's going to change. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty nervous to see Nick. Nervous in a good way because we've talked a lot about what it's going to be like when he gets home. And I know that there are going to be bumps in the road, I'm going to be honest, but mostly we're just going to be happy to be together. And those bumps like are just natural and normal. So I am prepared for them whenever they may come along. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!